If you don't know your history, you may likely divorce your future. And Satan is fighting everything to ensure that the people who knows the history should be faulted. And I'm saying this with all humility. You see, this rise of fight against fathers is not ordinary. May you not be caught into it. This thing is especially, it is sponsored from hell. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't understand, you don't understand. You don't understand. This thing is bigger than what you think you are reading in the newspaper. And the reason why all of this thing is happening is for a reason. So that the people whom the destiny and the light of God is upon, they can mortgage it. And I trust God that you will not mortgage it. You will stand for God in your own time. The Lord raised a man by the name Archbishop Benson Dauza. There's something you must learn about this man. In his time and in his days, there was no man of God that was equal to him in working in authority and in power. The man was able to provide what we call justice and judgment. He provided it. It was so clear that the fear of God came upon the land. There was an event that took place when the whole global witchcraft, they intended to come and have their meeting in Benin. And the man says over his dead body that it can never happen. Not when he's alive. This is true life story. They say they are going to be having global witchcraft meeting. You say it will not happen. Who are you? So they provided a press conference for him and the secretary of the Witchcraft Association in Nigeria. Openly on national TV. And the man sat down. And the secretary of the witchcraft said, you said that we will not hold this meeting. Then the man further said, even if God, he says, even God cannot stop us from hosting this meeting. Then the man of God replied that it is true, God can stop you. That was why I'm here. That God is too busy to stop you. Let me see. So they started, it became an argument. What will you do? And the man says, it is simple. Let me start with you what I will do. Are you a witch? The person who was interviewing both of them had to excuse, because he discovered that at that point he can no longer recognize the man that is now speaking. He said, just answer me. He says, just answer me, yes or no. Whatever I intended to do with the rest, I will start it with you now. And suddenly the man, when he looked at his face, he could not stand it. He said, I'm not. He said, God help you. You would have fallen dead now. Now, this is a true life story. It was all over the national TV. While this were done, Christians all across the nation ran out of their houses. And people were singing, Jesus' power is superpower. These men define Christianity, not in words, but in power. This is our heritage. We know where we are coming from. There is something God hides in Africa is about to roar. There's something he hides in Africa. And that is why this demonic move is rising. You must be careful, so that you won't be swept by what you don't understand where it comes from. You must be acquainted with your history. If there's anything one of the slave master does to us, is that taking us from Africa, sending us to Europe, and first thing they do is to change your name so that you will never remember your history. Mokaila becomes Livingstone. It's an idea of slavery. Now the first thing you do to ensure that somebody becomes a slave is to remove his identity. Ensure that he doesn't recognize who he is. And And that is what will make him a perpetual slave. And if there's anything Satan wants to do, is to ensure that the move of God, the real people will not understand how he starts and who they are. And if he succeeds in doing just that, another generation will become a wasted generation. Because the truth is this, I must tell you the truth. They've actually risen a generation that calls father a curse. It's a move of demonic spirits. And if you are not aware, I'm helping you to open your eyes to see it.